Do y'all feel like there's a certain tension in the room, or?
It is so hard for us to have nice things in this friend group. It is just so hard. I don't think that this is the right time and place. And I just think that Chelsea needs to address who she needs to address directly. So if she has an issue with someone, I just feel like pull them to the side, address it with them, but let's not damper the moment.
How you acted in my husband's place of business, I felt that it was disrespectful. It was disrespectful for them to even bring you because of the history that you guys had. I don't care if it was business. Because of the history and that we were moving forward, it was disrespectful. So it was, I thought that shouldn't have been done. You said boring and you're the brand manager of this and you're representing her was ghetto to me. I think that was ghetto on how you were reacting. So that was, for me, what's wrong. We hashed it out.
Let me address this.
And so we have moved on. And
let me address this, though.
That's what it is.
I will say that it was not ghetto, but I will say it was unprofessional. So I can acknowledge that. And I will give Anthony full props. He was a great interviewer. However, if somebody is taking shots at you, are you supposed to just sit there?
No, but you were taking shots too.
I don't believe that's, you weren't, as you said, you weren't there.
I weren't there, but this is what I'm told.
So you only have one side of the story. I never came here to agitate a situation or aggravate a situation.
But to see, that don't fly with me because of the history. You just shouldn't have been there. She has done thousands of interviews on social media.
Yeah, but I just got on her team. So
she don't need you to be there.
Yes, she did not be there.
Here we are again with Chelsea being confrontational at an event. Not to mention, this is her client's performance. This is a problem. Kristina really needs to evaluate who's on her team.
You feel like my actions were ghetto? That's your story.
When it comes down to
and if somebody doesn't want to be around you, somebody doesn't want to be around you.
I never asked you to.
But you brought yourself. Like, why
you
come
it up
around
to the table?
Somewhere.
This is the friend group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not you. You're not included.
Kolby.
You doing too much.
She said Anthony's
I'm not doing too much. I just did this because I'm confused.
I'm her brand manager.
We identified. You have no history of being a brand manager. No experience. Just now randomly, you're her brand manager.
No.
Because you're trying to form some relevance. Got it.
You started with me.
What I want you to do. Get up.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You don't get to disrespect me.
Yo, everything all right?
You became a social media influencer 2 days ago. And you're going to try to little dog my career?
So when people go low, you go low.
Irrelevant. You need to step in.
I can't step in every time. They're both your friend, right?
They're having a conversation, and I don't have to stop every conversation.
I'm not saying you have to stop, but you don't ever address her.
I don't address anybody. I haven't addressed Kolby either.
You came at me, I'm doing too much, but you never said anything about her doing too much.
She wasn't talking to you.
Ever, Kristina, you don't. You never say nothing about her.
Okay, at this point, I'm rolling my eyes. Because Kolby, I'm not discounting her feelings, but at some point, you gotta let some stuff go. You just want to have an issue. Kolby made it very clear where she stands with me, and I am so happy for the clarity. I really, really am.
Y'all have a history of the last time you chimed in, it turned ugly.
But there's a history whenever she's around, things turn ugly. So what about that?
That's very true, because I finished up.
It's just one-sided.
It's not.
It's one-sided.
Can you take accountability and just say that, hey, if I already know that there is some type of feeling that comes up when these two are trying to have a conversation and I insert myself, let me just chill and let them handle their stuff.
I didn't insert myself. I just did like this.
We're not in kindergarten. Like, we know what all of this stuff does.
And you do things
it eggs
too,
people
Kristina.
on. But we're talking about this. We're talking about this.
Okay, I digress.
I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to fight with you. That's not.
I can't tell.
I'm stepping in. I'm stepping in now.
Step in.
All right, we done. We done.
While we're having heated discussions with folks that's 9 months pregnant, to hear my wife, to hear the octave in her voice, to hear the stress, I shut it down.
All right, man, now I think it's time.
It can't be one-sided.
And that's what it is, though. That's the problem.
Kolby and LaToya feel slighted in this moment. and rightfully so. In order to move forward, you have to genuinely want to move forward. And, you know, people ride for who they want to ride for.